Welcome to our emerging technology research on the Internet of Things, presented by yours truly, Kristina Mariano, Amber Yo, Veron Brown, and Emily Wong of Kave Kreatives. The phrase Internet of Things was first coined in 1999 by tech innovator and consumer sensor expert Kevin Ashton. It is defined as a massive system of physical devices all interconnected over the Internet. Things as ordinary as household items to more sophisticated industrial tools become smart devices when they are embedded with sensors, software, and other technologies. How does the IoT work? Let's study this example. A refrigerator is a staple home appliance, but the one you have at home is equipped with sensors and cameras, making it a smart fridge. Further, AI technology gives it expanded functions like food tracking or building grocery lists that sync with your smartphone. However, the physical device, the smart fridge, needs a gateway to make all this happen. In this case, the gateway is the router in your home. The gateway then connects to an IoT platform, which can be the manufacturer's cloud. All the data will be collected, sent, and organized in the platform. When an action needs to be taken by the user, a command or reminder is then sent to the user's mobile app. It also works the other way around. When the user makes a command to adjust the temperature on the mobile app, for example, going through the cloud, passing through the gateway to reach the smart fridge, where the intelligent device does the action. I now turn you over to Amber for the next slide.
On the Marketing Journal website, Jamshed Dubash writes, "The Internet of Things is the interconnectivity between unique things using wireless communication technology that generates actionable insight about the things." The Internet of Things creates the opportunity for information and analysis with pinpoint accuracy on each individual customer. This illuminates more information on how consumers interact with products and brands and increases the ability to personalize messaging. This gives marketers a stronger ability to take leads to sales in a smaller amount of time. This creates a very personal relationship with their customers by being able to understand the why they buy specific products and services like they've never been able to before. The Internet of Things also allows companies access to emerging and potential consumers that they would not have had before. And perhaps most importantly, the Internet of Things allows marketers to communicate with and receive feedback from their customers in real time and create a two-way conversation between brands and their customers. Veron Brown will now discuss some of the benefits and drawbacks of the Internet of Things.
Now, let's dive into what are the benefits and drawbacks that comes with the Internet of Things. First, let's look at the main benefits of this emerging technology in reference to marketing and media. Some of these benefits are personalized product marketing, as mentioned by Bookman 2021. Marketers are using this breakthrough technology to better transmit the marketing message at the proper time on the optimal devices. Simpler put, the Internet of Things allows a more personalized way that allows marketers to market their intended audience on a personal level, sharing relatable information to them from the data gathered on them. Then we will have the benefit of increased business insights, which, as mentioned by Virginia 2021, reduce their time to market for new products or services and amplify their ROI. This simply refers to the fact that with Internet of Things, data are gathered from individuals, and with this data available, businesses can now introduce new products faster without the need to conduct a long market research. And the last benefit we will discuss is enhanced customer experience. With the fact that Customers are now marketed on a personal level. They are now able to have a better experience when interacting with these companies. For example, customers do not have to worry about the headache of cannot find products for their personal needs. The Internet of Things reduces that difficulty. Two main drawbacks from the Internet of Things are security, as mentioned by D. Mello 2021. The amount of potential areas for cyber criminals to penetrate a secure network. As with the internet, there is always a high risk of hackers threatening the security of individuals' personal and sensitive data. Such will become the same case with the Internet of Things. The other drawback is expensive to implement, which, as mentioned by Borgin G. 2021, there's the number of devices to be purchased and configured staff to install them, others to integrate them into the network and support calls to the manufacturer for help. Considering to implement the devices that is needed for this emerging technology can definitely rack up a heavy expense for the implementers. Now, let's move on to the ethical and legal considerations. When considering this new emerging technology, there are ethical and legal considerations we must look at. For example, one ethical consideration is unemployment of mineral staff, or known as layoffs. Now, it is seen within society as immoral or unethical for a company to adapt these new technologies just in order to save money or to make more money while sacrificing their workers' rights, being paid, or rights of being paid or earning a salary. On the legal side, one legal consideration we must look at is if government access where we must look at deeply into the legality of how much access or the reason behind the access that governments may require to have in order to view consumers' personal and sensitive information. For example, if a threat was made, then government agencies may need to access certain data on the individual or suspect who have evidence against them if something happens. However, there are things to consider that plays on the line between what can be considered ethical and what will then be considered legal. For example, privacy. Ethically, we will have to consider it is unethical for businesses to share the data collected from individuals with other companies so they can market to you through the use of Internet of Things. Evenly important is the legal considerations of privacy. Legally, we will have to consider the fact that any data shared without the consent of the user or through the sharing of data to others being omitted from the terms and conditions, then that crosses the line of unethical to legal. Now, I will pass you on to Emily to discuss the future implications for business and marketing communications with this new technology.
There are various implications when it comes to the Internet of Things. This emerging technology will provide businesses and marketers with the insight into the buyer's journey, and it will make it easier for them to understand the customer's current stage in the buying process. This is because through the Internet of Things, they are able to market the products and services they are selling through the collection of data. It will also allow businesses to create very personalized ads for their customers. This means that the marketing materials being shown to one consumer will not be the same for every other consumer. It will also allow for the marketers and businesses to listen and respond to the individual needs of its customer. Through the collection of data, you are then able to make your products and services more appealing to the consumer because the valuable data provides information related to consumer behavior. Marketers will also be able to provide more personalized and interactive brand experiences, which will transform the way ads are delivered. For example, if you had a machine that would do everything for you, in this case, a coffee machine that ordered more coffee beans when you were running low, while taking into consideration your coffee preferences, what would be the point of a marketer? As a marketer, you can then take the data that is gathered from the Internet of Things to create personalized brand experiences. To recap, the Internet of Things is the systemic collection of data using software, sensors, and technology. And the marketing industry has benefited from this emerging technology. However, there are some drawbacks such as costs, security, as well as some ethical and legal considerations. But the potential for this emerging technology is limitless, and we can expect to see more and more businesses adapting the use of this technology in the near future. Thank you for watching and listening to our presentation on the Internet of Things.